So thanks for joining us at the Hardcore Hotline. Today we are talking to Furnace Fest contest winner, Nick Pacerno from God's Eyes. Nick, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
We're talking to a Furnace Fest contest winner, so we're so great. So,
Yeah,
Nick, what do you do in this band?
I am the vocalist. I pretend to know how to sing things.
Pretend is a good word. Pretend is a good word. Now, Nick, I also see that you are in a vehicle of some kind. There seems to be people behind you. What is going on?
Yeah, okay. My brother sings in a band called Thought Crimes, and they're on tour with Zayo right now. So
Wow.
they dragged me out to do merch for them. So right now they're unloading the van behind me as we speak. So
Wow.
yes.
The contest winner is running merch for another band. That is so special.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And they're touring with a big band. Everyone seems to like them. Do you think that they would pay attention to you at all or
Oh, Zayo?
yeah.
Um, maybe. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it's good to make sure that you know that they might not. So you guys are traveling from pretty far away. You're from Long Island, is that right?
Yes, Long Island, New York.
Yeah, where those fun iced teas are from. We don't drink them, but we've seen them in movies.
I've never had one actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm
That's
I'm not I'm not like fully Long Island, I guess.
oh, okay, well, we'll update our files so that everyone knows that you're not to be trusted as a Long Islander. But I mean, Long Island, it's where so many amazing bands like Madball and Taking Back Sunday and Glassjaw are all from. What is it like to know that you will never, ever, 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 ever be at their level?
It's funny because me and we were all in the van just talking about that. We were listening to Glassjaw and we were like, yeah, like we come from a place where there's so many cool bands that
Hmm.
it's
Hmm.
kind of hard to catch up to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Setting such a high bar, high standard. So
The highest of bars. Yeah, yeah. It's
yeah.
it's there's music and then there's you guys. So, let's talk about your music. So, for anyone who hasn't heard you guys, how would you describe your sound? Would you say it's good?
Say it's an attempt
Mhm.
for
Mhm.
sure. I would say it's a definitely attempt at doing something that has inspired us for sure.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, yeah. And how did your band God's Eyes get started?
So 2017, me and my best friend Brett, we both grew up on like Eastern Long Island. We all played in different bands, and by the time we got to this band, seemed to be he had a few riffs from old projects, and then we kind of threw it together really quick, and then since then we've been just writing and playing shows and stuff. So yeah,
Mhm.
2017, me and my friend Brett. Yeah,
When was your last album?
2019, right before COVID hit.
Wow. So
Yeah.
nothing new.
Nothing new. We just finished recording our first full length. So
Oh, I'm sure that that'll be an album for sure. So you guys won, like we said, that Furnace Fest super boring contest. Did you think you would win? We didn't. So this is surprising.
no, we didn't think we were gonna win at
Hmm.
all.
Hmm.
We were winning and then we were losing the whole time, and we thought
Yeah,
that's how it was how it was gonna stay. So
we did too. Yeah, yeah, we saw those numbers and they were so low. And then
yeah,
all of a sudden they went up, which was super weird. But what were you guys doing in those last hours of the contest to get those numbers up?
yeah. So pretty much it was the last 2 days we were playing a show, and then
Mhm.
while we were playing, we found out we got passed by another band. And we were like, "Oh, okay, well that's it." And then by the end of the night, we were losing by like 90 votes. And we were like, "Okay, so I guess we could call it like that's It is what it is. And
Mhm,
then
mhm.
the next day we had about like 6 hours left of the contest, and we were sitting in my living room, and it was me, my brother, and then Mike, our drummer, and Adam, our bass player. And
Mhm,
I was like, "Hey, like, why don't we just give this one more good try? Like,
mhm.
let's hit the street. Like, let's go out on the street and just do it like street team style. Like, just go ask people to vote." So me and Mike, we went to our local mall. Shout out Smith Haven Mall,
You
and
went to
my
the
brother.
mall.
We went to a mall. Yes,
Wow, okay. Was
yes,
there a Spencer's there?
there was, and we
Okay,
got we got the whole Spencer staff to vote for us.
that's wow, they would. I can see them doing
Yes,
that.
hot topic and all.
Wow.
Yes.
So you went to the mall, you got a bunch of people, and did you think that was gonna take you over, or were you watching those numbers pretty closely the whole time?
So when we first started at the mall, it was not going good at all,
Mhm.
and people were just saying no.
Yeah.
People don't want to be bothered, especially on Long Island. So
Yeah, yeah.
we were my brother and Adam. They ended up they hit two record stores, two local record stores that we have, and then they were like, "Hey, we're gonna go check out this brewery called Blue Point Brewery."
Mhm.
And they were like, "Yo, there's a ton of people here. You guys need to get down here." So we hit the mall until 6, and then the last 3 hours before we went to the brewery, we hit Guitar Center. We got like 20 people in a Guitar Center, and then we went down to Blue Point Brewery, and then all four of us were just there was probably like 300 people in this place, and we were just going up to anyone and everyone, and like it worked out because everyone was like a little tipsy by that point, so
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
just like, "Hey, like vote for us, like help us out," and they were like, "Okay," so we were just taking phone like
Mhm,
whatever we could get at
mhm.
that point. So yeah,
It sounds like it, and it did work, which
yes,
was it was shocking, and I know that the, band who was in first place, they were doing enormously well. Their fan base
yes,
loves them so
yes,
much. So, I know that a lot of their fans were a little suspicious about what
yes,
happened, but this clears that up. I mean, if you want a bunch of people to vote for your interesting band, go find a whole bunch of drunk people and ask them to vote for you on Facebook. And it
yes,
seemed to work for you. But Furnace Fest is in like 2 weeks. Um,
yeah.
are you ready for this? What's the plan?
Um, No, but luckily we're gathering everything. We've been scrambling to get some merch, and we're like literally like in it happened that the timing lined up that we're in the process of purchasing a new van because our van just took crap.
Mhm.
So this week we bought a van, and we're ordering merch and all that stuff. So it's definitely not the best timing, but you know what, we gotta do what we gotta do. So
So, so will you have special Furnace Fest merch, or will it just say God's Eyes and some weird photo?
both.
Okay. All right.
Both. Yes.
I'm sure that you will sell at least
Three.
at least 3 within the single
Yes.
digits. Yeah. Sell a
Yes.
small, a medium, a large, and then a 3XL. You'll be all set. So that's 4 right there. You know,
Oh yeah.
maybe
That's.
get the people after they've had a little bit to drink.
Oh
Um,
yeah. We'll go ask.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so you guys are playing first on the Wheelhouse stage on Saturday, and that's the main stage. That's the big stage. So that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know that till like this morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very prepared. Very
Very. Yes.
prepared.
Very much so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Very much so.
What is the largest group of people you guys have ever played to? Was it like 10 or 11?
Usually yes. Usually
Okay.
yes. That's how it
Okay.
goes. The
Yeah.
most people we've probably played to is maybe like 300 kids tops, but that's
300
not because of.
kids.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. People.
People, not kids. So it wasn't like a weird
No. No.
birthday party. Okay. Okay.
No.
Like
No. No.
it wasn't like a family reunion. Okay.
No, it could have been. Maybe we just didn't.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Yeah,
Do you hope that people, will listen to you when they leave Furnace Fest?
that would be cool. I mean,
Yeah.
we're hoping to have some new music out. We're trying to get a new single out or something, just so we have something to give, something to show, something that's like a newer
Mhm,
representation of us.
mhm.
So we'll see. I think that would be awesome.
What can
Sure.
people expect to see during this, performance? You guys go at the same time as Advent, so
Yeah. We're all like huge fans of Advent, so we saw that and we were like, oh, that's going to be tough to
mhm,
follow that. Follow number one, follow that up, and number two, miss them playing. But we have a
yeah.
lot of respect for that. A lot of respect for that band. So we'll see. We're just going to do our thing, and hopefully it goes well.
Yeah, hopefully. Our hopes are the most important things we have. So, when you're not playing, what bands are you excited to see?
Oh, definitely, Sunny Day Real Estate. We
Mhm,
all
that's a
love
big
Sunny Day
one.
Real Estate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunny Day. We love Manchester Orchestra. Really excited
Mhm.
to see Manchester. Um, there's a band called Capra that we recently checked out. They're
Capri
really awesome.
Sun. Yes,
Capri
yes.
Sun.
Capri Sun,
Yeah,
yes. We have unfortunately spoken to them before. Yeah.
nice,
Uh,
nice.
yeah, sure, I guess.
Yeah,
And they play on Friday, so you can see them. I believe they play at around 6 a.m., so get up early, check them out.
yeah. It's good time slot.
Yeah, yeah. So, are do you have any big conflicts besides you and Advent?
I don't think so.
Mm, that is a rare thing. So many complaints. Everyone's calling. They're like, "How dare you?" And we have
Oh
to tell
yeah, yeah.
them that Furnace Fest came to us with the schedule, and we went through our files and we found out who would hate it the most if those two bands played at the same time, and we did it specifically to spite them. So, we must have missed you on the list. We'll get you next time.
Yeah.
So, lastly, we did ask our callers if they had questions for you, and as expected, they were all super dumb. But since we believe in customer service, we'll ask the most prevalent one, which is why did you choose? This is a real question that so many people asked. Why did you choose the I for your band name? Why not another body part? Our callers are so clever and
Wow.
smart.
Oh geez. Do
Oh,
you want?
Jesus, right.
d- I am. I don't even know if I have an answer for that.
Who would? Who would?
Who would? Yeah, who would?
Yeah, yeah, we put out the opportunity for our callers, and as expected, they gave us just the dumbest things we could ever see in our lives. So,
It was a decent attempt.
it was oh, they try so hard.
Yeah.
We were just impressed that they could read that sentence. But anyway, so as we close out, is there anything else that you would like to add before we let you go back to your merch table?
Yeah. All I really got to say is thank you to all our friends and family and strangers and just Long Island for helping us get on Furnace Fest. We couldn't have done it without you. Shout out to Heartsick and all the other bands that competed. We're actually huge fans of a lot of the bands we got to compete with, so that was really cool. And thank you for having me, and thank you Furnace Fest, and hopefully you can check us out.
Wow, so touching. So
I
you can
know.
catch Godseyes playing Furnace Fest on Saturday, September 24th at 12:10 p.m. at the same time as Advent. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.